Good evening. Let us start open source software and hardware DET 3107 elective 1. Course outcomes: to have an introductory knowledge of concept of open and free software and its hardware, to introduction of the Arduino hardware, Raspberry Pi, Internet of the Things, IoT, to get an in-depth knowledge of Arduino software IDE, simple programs, interfacing of basic hardware modules with Arduino, to acquire knowledge of interfacing and programming of Arduino for ADC, DC motor, servo motor, Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi and PWM programming, to understand the details regarding LaTeX software with its installation, programming, processing, software facilities useful for various document preparation, to understand the details regarding Scilab software with its installation, programming, processing, console, editor, graphics windows, software facilities useful for various technical calculations. To study KiCad as an electronic computer-aided design ECAD tool for designing circuit schematic, electric rule checking with netlist generation, mapping components and designing PCB. So this is about the course outcomes. I think we have left with ADC in the Arduino, and in previous lecture, and I think in last lecture we have discussed the flow of installation and execution, uploading and execution of the program, installation to execution, the IDE, integrated development environment for Arduino, downloading and installation, all we have discussed. In lecture, I have missed sometimes the sharing. So in lecture, you might not have seen some of the downloading details, some of the installation details, but in YouTube the lecture I have uploaded on YouTube, most of the details are covered. So definitely you can visit previous lecture, and you can check whether how I have downloaded, how I have installed, and how the software is launched and what are the details of the software. And in YouTube lecture also, some of the drop down menus etc. are not visible. Today I am going to demonstrate those while launching the software. So let me launch the software first. So we will discuss the software in detail for today's lecture, so that it will be helpful for you to download it, to install it. Okay. So let us first open the, let me open the I think now the screen is visible to you, whatever I am using the screen. So I will go for downloads. Let us go for downloads. So this is download. Yesterday also we have seen in the lecture, this is the download for the Arduino, and I am opening the application arduino.exe. I am double clicking it. Okay. So I think you are able to see this. So I think this is now the Arduino EXE I am sharing with you. Hope you are able to watch this. Okay. Not this tab. You must watch this box. Let me launch the window. Okay. Then I will show you. So I am launching the Arduino EXE and I am extracting all this. Oh yes, I have extracted it already, so I will cancel this now for time being. And I will launch from this. Okay, I have launched the so this is the window which is I am trying to show you. Let me show that window. Hope you are having this window now. I have shared you. Okay, this is the software window I am sharing to you, and you are now able to watch this software. Is it visible? So let us check one by one all these details. So this is the file drop down menu. This is the edit drop down menu. This is the sketch drop down menu. This is the tools drop down menu. This is the help drop down menu. So this menu drops down from that click. So it is drop down menu. So it is a sketch up to Oct 16A Arduino 1.8.17. Okay. So uh, this is built 6th September I think or 9th July, June. So we'll check it. This is the sketch. Okay. So this is a verify. If you observe, if you I take the mouse on this tick on exactly here below help, its name appears. If I hover the pointer on that particular button, and that button is verify button because that verify appears below help. So let me enlarge this. So this is enlarging the font size, but I have to enlarge the window size. So this is the file menu, this is the edit menu, sketch menu, tool menu, help menu. Okay. So is this correct? Then we'll check one by one. This is the verify, this is the upload button, this is the new sketch button, this is the open button, this is save button. Okay. Now in file, this is the new file. As usual, all these file menus for any program, Word program, Paint program, any application, generally file is having these buttons only. Any application you can open. So most of the applications are having these buttons. Under file, there is a new, there is open, there is open recent. Okay. Uh, Now in this there is a sketchbook. There are examples. Under examples, new drop down menus are also opening, like basic, digital, analog, communication. We'll check one by one. And under basics also there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different programs are opening. Under examples, so many examples are there. Below there is again arrow, and we can have further extra examples, more examples. So below examples there is a close. It closes the current window. There is a save. It saves the current sketch into current file. It is having save and save as buttons are there in all the applications. Save as is a facility which allows us to make it save with different name, with different label, with different extension also. So this is the save button, save as button. Then page setup is there. We can have the page setup, A4, margin, and portrait, landscape, etc. For the sketch, then print is there. We can print the sketch into PDF. We can print the sketch on the paper with the help of printer. Then there are preferences. Many preferences are there. Settings, network preferences, editor language, then editor font size. Now it is 40. You can change it to 36. You can change it to 32, 28, 24, 22. You can change it to 12 also. If a large program is there and you want to watch the program marginally, that is large number of instructions simultaneously, we can make the font size smaller also, so that maximum portion of the program you can watch at a glance, isn't it? So that is also possible. Now I have made it large, and you can reduce it. You can make further large, more than 40 also. Then there is interface automatic. Then there is a theme. You can change the default theme to any another theme. Compiler warnings, etc. are there. You can set that in additional boards manager URL is also there. You can download. You can add the details. And this is the advanced setting. Rather, preference is the advanced setting. So whatever the default setting are there, with that default setting you just go on, and whenever you find the time you can learn those preferences. Presently what we need in our file is a new, open, then close. Majorly we are requiring examples because we want to study the examples. Then save as, etc. are there. Quit is there last. Quit is the quitting this program. Close is the closing current sketch, and quit is the quitting total program. Okay. Then edit is there. In edit, undo, redo, cut, copy, copy forum, for forum, copy as HTML, paste, select all, go to line. Any particular line number you can directly go. And this is in the large program. It is useful in the large programs. Then comment and uncomment is there. Control slash. These are the shortcuts. If you are programming for suppose for long time, then automatically you go for the shortcuts because it becomes faster to handle the software editing. So these are the shortcuts which are given on the right side. You can use it anytime. Decrease indent is tab, decrease indent is a shift tab, shift plus tab. Increase the font size is control plus plus. Whatever, how I have increased now, similar way, control plus plus. And you are not able to see which button I am using because I am using keyboard. I am using control plus plus to increase the font size, and I can use the control plus minus on the keyboard. That's why you are not able to see it, and that's why I am explaining you specifically. Okay, so why I am explaining the shortcuts specifically to you, because on my side I am operating with this keyboard shortcuts, but you are not able to watch it, isn't it? You directly able to watch that sketch font size is gone increasing, and verbally I am telling that I am increasing the font size, and font size is increasing, but how it is increasing, you may be not having idea presently. That's why I am telling that to increase the font size I am using control plus plus. To decrease the font size I will use the control plus minus. Control and minus press the simultaneously. Press control and press minus, minus, minus. It goes on reducing, reducing, reducing. Two times. Control, you keep press the control and press plus. You check font size is okay. No. Then control is press the always. Then again press plus. So check it whether it is okay font size. Okay. Then release the control and plus sign. So in this way, you can change the font size. You can increase the font size, you can decrease the font size. Similarly, in larger programs, if you want to find a particular word instruction, particular variables, then you can go for the find command. Control F is there. This find command is everywhere in the Microsoft Word is there, Microsoft PPT is there, Excel is there, all the programs, same control F is there. Even on the PDF files, you can go with the control F and you can find the content you want. Okay. Then find next is there control G, and find previous is there control shift G. Okay. Always along with control shift is used to do the opposite action of the control action. Only single control and button action is there. Control and G. Button is G. One more button. Then opposite to that, control shift and that same button, G button. In this way you can go. This is same for all the softwares, most of the softwares like this. So this is about the various drop down menus of edit. Under edit drop down menu. So under file drop down menu we have seen the new, open, open recent, sketchbook, examples, close, save as, print setup, print preferences and quit. Similarly, under edit drop down menu we have seen undo, control Z, redo, control Y, cut, control X, copy, control C, copy for forum, control shift C, copy as HTML, control Alt C, isn't it? If you use along with control Alter, then it will copy it as HTML, okay, not as a text. Then paste is there, control V, select all, control A, go to line, control L, and so on, comment and comment, control slash. If you keep our cursor on particular line and press control and slash, it will get commented, and again if you press control and slash, it get uncommented. The same button is used for commenting and uncommenting, commenting and uncommenting, and this is useful in the debugging. Okay, this is useful in the debugging while verifying Suppose error is there, we can comment one particular line and we check. If you remove that line, whether error is get reduced or error is get eliminated, and then we found that there must be a problem with that particular line, and we focus on that line. So this is the method for finding the errors or bugs in the program very quickly, very fast way of finding the bug, debugging. So for that purpose, you can comment and comment different lines, and you can find the error into the line. Okay. So this is the comment control slash and uncomment control slash. Increase indent is there, decrease indent is there. Indenting is important in the sketch or any program. Indent in the program, whether it is C, C++, Java, Python, or Arduino, any program. This indenting is having very importance, because as we are discussing the program, you must have observed the indenting on the PPT program, the programs in the on the PPT. Indenting means while I am explaining the program, I show the first curly brace opening and last curly brace closing under the main. Similarly, for one curly brace opening and one curly brace closing for the while one loop. Similarly, one curly brace opening, one curly brace closing for the for loop. Similarly, curly brace opening and curly brace closing for the if loop. Similarly, for else loop, isn't it? So this is very structured programming, and while showing those curly braces, these curly braces are exactly on same column, isn't it? So if you observe after whenever we go again for any program, so this exactly on same column is called as indenting. The indent is kept very same for all the particular symbols, all the particular codes, all the particular lines in the program, and that helps whether that block starts and whether that block ends. Immediately we can identify visually, and then we can verify also logically. If you identify immediately visually, then we can go for logical verification. It becomes easier, isn't it? That's why to understand it very quickly, visually, we are keeping the indenting. इंडेंटिंग ठेवल्यामुळं आपल्याला डोळ्यांनी चटकन लक्षात येतं की एखादा ब्लॉक कुठं सुरू होतो आणि कुठं संपतो, आणि त्याच्यासाठी इंडेंटिंगचं महत्व आहे. इंडेंट म्हणजे व्हर्टिकल कॉलम मध्ये कुठल्या नंबरच्या कॉलम मध्ये इन्स्ट्रक्शनची पहिली कॅरेक्टर सुरू होते, इन्स्ट्रक्शनची त्या लाईनचं पहिलं लेटर सुरू होतं, आणि असं त्या लाईन मध्ये असणारे लेटरच्या ब्लॉक कुठून सुरू होतो आणि कुठं एंड होतो, तो पूर्ण ब्लॉक हा एक प्रकारचा ब्लॉक असतो. आणि त्याच्यानंतर मग त्या कदाचित तो ब्लॉक कर्ली ब्रास मध्ये टाकलेला पण असतो. कर्ली ब्रास मुळे पण लक्षात येतं आपल्याला की हा पर्टिक्युलर जो ब्लॉक आहे तो एका प्रकारचा ब्लॉक आहे, isn't it? So this is the use of indenting to understand the similarity in the instructions, to understand the same block starting and ending. This also helps for compiler by putting the curly braces, opening and closing of the curly braces, etc. So we can increase and decrease indent manually or automatically we can set, isn't it? So this increasing and decreasing indent will help us in visual identification of the blocks very quickly and so on. So this indent increase decrease is done according to our requirement with the help of tab and shift tab. And font size increase decrease is there, find is there, find next is there, find previous is there. All these drop down menus are for the these edit, file and edit. And under sketch in the Arduino IDE, that is we say integrated development environment. The sketch is having various drop down menus: verify and compile, it is control plus R; upload, control plus U; upload using programmer, control plus shift U; export compiler binary, it is control plus alter plus yes; show sketch folder, control K, where the sketches are saved, that folder you can open, show sketch folder; include library, there are various libraries. Include library will have again further sub drop down menu, which is having the manage libraries, add zip library, Arduino libraries, Breeze, EEPROM, Isplora, Ethernet, Pitama, Fitmata, okay. Then GSM, Firmata, GSM, HID, keyboard, liquid crystal, mouse, liquid crystal display. If you are using, there is a library for it. If you are using Ethernet card, there is a library for it. If you are using Esplora for that game playing useful uh, microcontroller kit, then you can go for that. For mouse, for motor, robot control, for robot IR remote, for robot motor, SD, SPI, servo, software serial, space brief, view, stepper, TFT, Tembu, Wi-Fi, wire, many are there. Adafruit circuit also is. So this is the inclusion of the library, add files is there. This is under sketch. Under sketch, important buttons are verify, compile, upload. Okay. Verify, compile and upload buttons are also there on the button bar. There is a verify, there is a upload, isn't it? These two buttons are already there. Along with this button, there are parallelly provision of drop-down menus are also there. This drop-down menu is doing same thing that this button is doing. If you use the button, that is also correct. That is verify, upload button is there, then verify button is there. And also in the sketch, verify, compile is there and upload button is there. Drop-down menu is there. So either you can go for drop-down menus, it will also do the same thing, and or go for the buttons. So this is about file, edit and sketch drop-down menus. Then tools drop-down menus is there. Auto format is there under the tool that formats the sketch. Archive sketch is there that archives the sketch and we can use it further whenever we want. We can unarchive it and we can use it. Then fix encoding and reload is there. Then manage library is there. Serial monitor is also there. Serial control shift M and serial plotter is also there. So this is the serial monitor click. But what it is showing, board at null is not available. Board is not connected. Board at the null is not available. That's why it is not opening the serial monitor. So serial monitor is there. That is control shift M. Okay. Serial plotter is also there. Then Wi-Fi 101 or Wi-Fi Nina or firmware updater is there. Then board Arduino Uno is there. Arduino YUN is there. Uno is there. Arduino Demil Lano is there, or Decimla is there. Arduino Nano is there. Arduino Mega 2560. Different boards are there. Arduino Mega ADK, Arduino Leonardo ETH, Ethernet, Arduino Micro, Arduino Explorer, Arduino Mini, Arduino Ethernet, Arduino Fio, Arduino B2, BT, LilyPad, Arduino USB, LilyPad, Arduino Pro or Pro Mini, Arduino NG or older, Arduino Robot Control, Arduino Robot Motor, Arduino Gamma, okay, Adafruit Circuit Playground, Arduino Yun and Mini, okay, combination. Arduino Industrial 101, Linino 1, Arduino Uno Wi-Fi is there, Arduino Uno is there, Arduino Uno Wi-Fi is there. If you use Arduino Uno and Wi-Fi module on it, that is can be connected separately. You can connect it the module. Then also it will go for a Wi-Fi facility, and Arduino Uno Wi-Fi already available Wi-Fi. Those boards are also there. So we can fit it externally with the Arduino Uno, the Wi-Fi module, or we can have the Arduino Uno with Wi-Fi, okay, facility. So there is a below that there is a port. Whenever we connect the Arduino board, there will be port to which we are connected the Arduino. And we can select that port. And get for board info is also there. We can select the board also, and we can get the board info also. Okay, for understanding, for reading purpose. Then programmer, which programmer is there, we can select, or otherwise you can keep it as a default one. And burn bootloader, sometimes where we wanted to burn a bootloader. In that case, we can use this command. Generally, these are advanced commands, and in these tools, we are using only two. That is, we are selecting the port and we are selecting the board type. Okay, port number and board type. Only two things are there in this which we are requiring for the setup under the tools. Okay, then there is a help, getting started, environment, troubleshooting, online troubleshooting, reference, find in the reference, then frequently added asked questions, and then visit arduinos.cc, about Arduino. These are the helps. This is about the Arduino. If you read it, it is Arduino Genuino, an open project written. It is written in, I think, some other European language other than English. But below there is English, the Arduino community worldwide. They learn more about the contributors of Arduino, Arduino CC. Okay, these are the different details, and these details are observed here about Arduino. Okay, you can go for about Arduino. You can have the getting started also. You can click here and you can go for getting started with the browser. Okay, with the browser. You can select any browser, then you can open the website for the uh, understanding the help. So in the help there is a environment. Okay, that for that also you can go for the online. Then there is a troubleshooting. Again you can go online. You can search on the website. Then there is a frequently asked questions. Many frequently asked questions are there available in the community. And those frequently asked questions are useful for us to understand various processes, how to use it, what is its meaning, and what is its implications, what are its applications, and uses, and connection details, and hardware details, and software details. All these details are available on some blog like thing or some community driven activity or platform. So like just like the social platform. So these details we are avail or get from that particular uh, platform by having the online access. So these are the find references or frequently asked questions. Then visit arduino.cc. Again, we can go for the same website of arduino.cc. Okay. So these are the details. File drop down menu, edit drop down menu, sketch drop down menu, tools drop down menu, help drop down menu, isn't it? So lot of available details are there. Then there are the buttons directly usable or immediately usable. These are the verify, upload, new sketch, open sketch or save sketch. Okay. Here the sketch name will appear and here the minimum required uh, this program will appear. Okay. So that minimum required program will be our wide setup and wide loop, isn't it? So wide setup and wide loop. So let us check the, and if you press the quit, it will quit. So let us check the, now if I press the control plus button, it will increase the font size. Why I am increasing the font size? This is because you must be able to watch it very clearly, either on YouTube or your presentation screen. Hope you are able to get it. Uh, okay, okay, okay. I will share it now. Just a minute. Now it is, I think you are able to watch the program details, isn't it? Now I am pressing the control and minus and it is getting reduced. I am pressing control and plus and it is getting increased. You can check it. Okay, I am pressing control and plus. So there are wide setup and there is a wide loop, minimum required program. And in wide setup, there is a curly brace opening and curly brace closing, and in that there is a double backslash put setup, and we can check in the uh, edit. We can keep the comment and remove the comment by control slash. Now I am putting my cursor somewhere, and I am pressing the control slash and it removes the comment, and again I press, it puts the comment, again I press control slash, it removes the comment, again I press the control slash, it will put the comment. So you can comment any statement or you can remove the comment of any statement. Okay. Kusun waprati. So in this way, the wide setup and wide loops are there. So now let us check. Uh, this is the minimum required program, isn't it? Now let us check by opening any particular example. Let us open first example of basics analog read. Okay, analog read serial. So this is the example. Have you seen it? It is a very large font size. That's why it is not possible to view at a glance. Okay. So this is, I am keeping a little bigger font size just to have the visualization from online sharing. So this is the block command, isn't it? Backslash and star. It starts here, then all the details are starting like this. It is written continuously, few lines, one line, two line, three line, 10 line, whatever lines. and it ends again with the star backslash. It starts with the backslash start, it ends with the star backslash. Okay, बरोबर है? So, so I think it is now the sketch I am showing you, and this sketch is executed by, I think I have to share it again. I will share just a moment. Okay. Now it is gets shared. Okay. So this is block start, star, backslash star, and star backslash is block end, and this is complete block which is commented. And whatever written here is analog serial read program is there. It reads analog input on pin number 0, pin number something. Here we are writing for pin number 0. And this example code is available in public domain on the website. So this is the link of the website, https colon backslash backslash www.arduino.cc backslash en backslash tutorial backslash build in example analog read serial and so on. Okay. So this is double backslash. Again, you can use the control slash command for commenting it or uncommenting it, isn't it? So again, this wide setup starts here. Okay, wide setup starts here, and this is the curly brace of wide setup. Okay, and curly brace of end of wide setup is here. Whenever I am putting the cursor on wide setup curly brace opening, immediately automatically it shows the ending curly brace with the rectangle enclosure. Okay, I am showing here the cursor, then enclosure rectangular will be on the opening cursor. Okay, curly brace. So this is the rectangular enclosure for that. So if I click here, the lower one is the rectangular enclosure. Okay. So closure and opening of curly brace is there. And within that, whatever initialization is there, that initialization setup you can write. Okay. So you can write the comments also. Initialization serial communication at 9600 bits per second. Okay. Then there is a serial dot begin. This is the instruction. We initialize the serial communication, and this is the baud rate, isn't it? 9600. Suppose I am clicking on the round opening of the bracket. Then automatically its closing bracket will be highlighted with the rectangle closure. If I click the cursor on the ending of the circular bracket, then opening of the circular bracket will be encircled or rectangular block is put on the opening curly brace. So this is the automatic detection of the opening and closing of the brackets. So this helps in the understanding of the logic, understanding of the program, or it helps in the debugging of the program also. So this is about the wide setup. It starts here and it ends here. Then there is a comment, a loop routine runs over and over again forever. So it says that loop is running over and over again and again for very long time unless and until we stop the hardware power supply or remove the hardware power supply. Stop the hardware by removing the hardware power supply. Then there is a while loop. Starts here. It is having its curly brace opening. So ending will be of the curly brace. It will be here because it is encircled by rectangular bracket. रेक्टँग्युलर ब्रॅकेटने तो दाखवलाय. आपण इथं क्लिक केला तर तो स्टार्टिंग रेक्टँग्युलर ब्रॅकेटमध्ये टाकतो. आपले जे कर्ली ब्रासेस आहेत ते. आणि या कर्ली ब्रासेसच्या मध्ये जो आपण लिहिलेला आहे तो सर्व प्रोग्राम आणि त्याचे कॉमेंट्स आहेत. सो पहिली लाईन आहे ती रीड द इनपुट ऑन एनालॉग पिन 0. दिस इज कॉमेंट that says that we are reading the input on analog pin 0. Then integer, this is the data type. Then sensor value is the name we are giving to the variable, and it is not the standard keyword. It is the name given to the variable sensor value. Okay, equal to analog row read. Analog read is the command instruction. It is shown by some other font color. Analog read is shown red. Then data type is shown in cyan color, and sensor value, which is the regular text which we are giving the name, and it is shown in black. So bracket for analog read argument passing A0 is shown in black. So color coding is also there to understand the structure of logic program. Integer sensor value equal to analog read A0. Okay. So backslash read the input on analog pin 0. This is the work or task it is doing. Read the input on analog pin 0. So it is reading analog read A0. Input 0. Input analog pin 0 means A0. Analog read A0. So integer sensor value equal to. Sensor value is of type integer. Okay, its meaning. So this is the first command and this is comment, and this analogously this is the first instruction. Then there will be serial println sensor value. Whatever the stored in the sensor value, it is println, serially println. Where it is println? It is println in the monitor. You can observe it in the monitor. And then there will be delay 1, delay between reads for stability. Okay, one read is there, then it is println, that is displayed on the display, and then before next read ln there is a delay of 1 millisecond. Okay, this is for stability of the program. Okay. Because after serial println again it goes for reading the analog read and putting the value into the sensor value variable. So it is continuously going on and going on. To avoid the instability, there is a delay in between the reads for stability. So this is one example. This is one example. Similar many examples are there. Suppose we are going for the example basic. Analog read is there, then bare minimum program. What is bare minimum program required? That we can check. So this is the bare minimum program. Then what is the under basic only? What is the blink program is? You can check it. What will be the blink program? You can check it. So this is the blink program. Again the block comment is there. Block comment starts here with the backslash and star. There is a name of the program, blink. Then it turns an LED on for 1 second, then off for 1 second, and it is repeatedly doing that. This is written here. It is a statement of the program. Okay, details of the program, explanation of the program, or information regarding program. And what is that? It turns the LED on for 1 second and turns off for 1 second repeatedly. Most Arduinos have an onboard LED you can control. There is an onboard LED also. Some of the Arduinos in Arduino Uno, it is pin number 13 is connected to onboard LED. Onboard LED means LED is there on the PCB of Arduino, on the board of Arduino, readily available, and it is connected to a particular pin, in this case 13 number pin. And this is onboard LED which we can use in our program. If you use the 13 number pin, that particular onboard LED can be tested. On with the help of that onboard LED, we can test the output of the particular port of particular Arduino board. Okay, so these are the instructions written for understanding of the program. Then there is a website which is given, isn't it? This is the website www.arduino.cc/en/main/products. Then when it is generated, when it is modified, when it is established, everything is given. Modified on 8 May 2014 by Scott Fitzgerald. Modified by 2 September 2016 by Arituro Guadalupe, Guadalupe. Then 8 September 16, immediately again after 6 days modified by Colby Newman, and so on. So these details, as the new person is modifying it, it will modify and give the details regarding the modification, and it can publish. So in this way, various modifications are mentioned here. And this written information is example, this code is public domain and it is found in this http://www.arduino.cc/en/tutorial/built-in examples/link. So this link is given, and then it is the end of the block comment, star backslash, then double backslash, then it is the single line comment. The setup function runs once and you press reset or power the board. So now void setup is there where the actual program is written, which executes for infinite times, isn't it? Unless and until we stop the power supply of the, okay, it is disappeared, I think, again, sorry, unless and until we stop the power supply again. But you can observe this on YouTube. It is very correctly coming on the YouTube, all the screen. I forgotten for last 10-15 minutes to share the screen again, because each time I open the new sketch, it must be shared with you. Okay, because it is opening on the new window. That's why I have to share each and every window. I must be sharing the screen rather, so that whatever is on the screen will be shared with you. So this is the setup in which pin mode is there, which is the instruction, isn't it, to set the mode of particular pin. So this is the initialization, the initialization digital pin LED, but built-in. LED built-in name is given for some LED built-in, which is built-in in the PCB board. And initialization digital pin LED built-in is there as an output. So how it is initialized? There is a pin mode, which is the instruction, and round bracket LED built-in is the name of that LED, and comma it is having the direction output. Its direction is either input or output in mode. So this is the setup. Setup starts here and setup ends here, curly braces. And then there is a loop. The loop function runs over and over again forever. This is the comment. The while loop starts here and while loop ends here. What is there in the while loop? In the while loop, oh, again you are missed with the window. Hope you are able to see this. Okay. So what is there in the while loop? So on YouTube video, everything is visible. No any breakage is there. So this breakage may be due to some disconnections in the connectivity. So while loop is there. That while loop is having curly brace opening and curly brace closing, isn't it? So there is opening here and there is closing here. Within this curly brace opening and curly brace closing, this is the program. What is the program? A digital write is there. Then that digital write is where to write? LED built in. And what to write? A high, that is 5 volt. So this turns the LED on. High is the voltage level. Then there is a delay of 1000. 1000 millisecond delay will be there, that is 1 second. So wait for a second. Then there is again digital write LED built in. Low. So LED is made low. That means LED is turned off. The turn the LED off by making the voltage low. Then again there will be delay in this condition 1000 millisecond. That is 1 second. So this is wait for a second and it ends. It ends, the program ends, but the execution again goes back to first instruction till again comes to last instruction. Again go back to first instruction under the loop void and execute all the instructions and come down to last instruction. After last instruction, again it goes to first instruction. And this is called loop, infinite loop, super loop, isn't it? So hope you have understood all these details and hope you are able to watch the all the software related drop down menus and some of the examples we have discussed, that is Blink program, what are the different parts in the program, essential things in the program, bare minimum things in the program. And this bare minimum things, whatever the components are there, those components are making a difference in the part of the program. Some part of the program is different, some part of the program is different. Suppose one is called setup part, one other is called loop part. Setup part executes once at the start of the program or at the reset of the program, and execute part executes as per our wish, isn't it? How many time we are executing, that much time it continues to execute. And we go for end of the power supply, it will stop execution of the program, isn't it? So this is the uh, open source software and hardware lecture, and we are going for the we have discussed the details regarding the softwares, drop-down menus. Then we have discussed some of the examples, etc. Isn't it? So let us stop today for open source software and hardware, and meet tomorrow for the same lecture. Thank you. We'll continue on the same link, the embedded system program. Hope you have understood the details of the software. So we may revise it sometimes. You download it from the uh, website we have discussed, and you can install it if you are having the system, that is laptop, and you can use it. You can purchase the board also, Arduino Uno suppose, and that is of the price around 300 to 400 rupees, along with the USB cable. The price is the board and USB cable price combined is between 300 to 400. Maybe 10-15 rupees here and there difference may be there, and you can purchase it online. Okay, thank you. You purchase it from Indian sites so that it will become cost effective. If you go for directly the uh, website we are using for downloading and details, getting details, then there may be some cost differences, higher cost may be there. Okay, thank you. We'll switch to the end embedded system.